Hello Virgo, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 24th through to the 30th of January 2022, or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. It's a general reading, Virgo, so please take what resonates with you. Anything that doesn't resonate, if you just leave that, that's for somebody else at this time. All right, we'll start with the Oracle of Visions, and to get some overall energies for you, to see what the universe wants to say, for you to consider. Just to quickly mention as well that Mercury is still in retrograde motion. It will be until the 3rd of February. And this means that it can cause delays. Delays to do with travel, delays to do with decisions, contracts being signed. So sometimes it's giving some extra time, just to give some extra time to your plans. Pay extra attention to the detail, to the small print also. And also, for some reason, Mercury retrograde seems to affect our communication systems. So you can expect some delays in communication. All right, but it's nothing to worry about. It's just part of life. Part of how the planets have always, from the year dot, influenced and guided our life journeys. All right, let's see. So could we have a couple of messages, please, for Virgo, just to start this reading? Some overall energies, please. What's important for Virgo? All right, so first of all, we have number 22, and this talks about reflections, looking back, perhaps, looking back in hindsight, decisions made in the past. Perhaps you'd make them slightly different now. But let's see. So that's talking about reflecting, looking back. And number 39, and this talks about offering comfort, healing, caring energy. Right, so I'll just put that to one side also. So we'll get into the tarot now, starting with the psychic tarot. So what's important at this time for Virgo to be aware of, to consider, to think about perhaps? What's important for Virgo at this time? Alright, so we have the heart of your reading, Virgo, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else that your energies, your guides would like to say to you at this time. And we have number 3, recognition and reward, and this is acknowledging the hard work that you've been putting into something, over quite a period of time. And it's being recognised. Now, this is either universal, well, it certainly is universal recognition, but it could be something more practical. It could be recognition at work, recognition to do with a partnership, recognition to do with, a job well done in some area, whether it's at home, at work, out in the community. So recognition and reward is here. So we'll just get use the energy oracle cards, to clarify the cards on the table. So could we clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Virgo, for the 24th to the 30th of January 2022? We'll clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Virgo. We have a card that's come out, and it's a woman holding a coin. So this is something about a woman bringing forward money, offering money, bringing money to the table. Could be an employer, but it doesn't have to be. Within this particular deck, although with ordinary tarot it's not gender specific, with this one it does have, it is particularly, there are male female energies that come through. So something to do with a woman bringing forward some money, offering money, you know, contributing in some way. Right, so we'll see. I'll just pop that back in, a little bit more of a shuffle. Clarify all the cards on the table, please. And we have all tied up. So there's something making you feel restricted, something making you feel held back, bound up, you know. It could be mentally, or it probably is mentally. It's metaphorical, being all tied up. You know, you're not really tied up behind a bush, or I hope not, Virgo. But yes, but feeling all tied, feeling restricted in some way. Right, at the heart of your reading, Virgo, we have fertility, major arcana, this is the Empress energy, and we have journey. Okay. Fertility, this is something new, this is something that's promising abundance here. Energy, expansion, new opportunities for happiness. But the focus of this particular card is about fertility, which is, and for some of you, or for somebody, this could be about a pregnancy. But for others of you, then this is about a new beginning, a new opportunity, a seed being set that's fertile in some area. And we have the journey here, and this is leaving one position, one environment, one place, and moving on to somewhere new, somewhere different, having lots of options and choices, but leaving something behind and going towards something new, something better. And that's what the fertility card is bringing in. Something is fertile here, and it's all part of the journey that you're on, Virgo. That's interesting because fertility and the Empress featured very strongly in Taurus's reading, and of course Taurus is a earth sign, the same that you are, Virgo. All right. Okay. What's at the root of this? Well, we have heartache and loss, and we have the thinking woman. So at the root of this is something that affected your heart center, that a sadness, a feeling of loss that's created heartache, and it's to do with the thinking woman here. It's to do with an intellectual woman, somebody that works very much from her mind. She's very logical. It's very similar to the Queen of Swords. So she thinks things through. She's very well read, very knowledgeable, and think things through. She's very pragmatic and strategic here. And this is somebody that reads a lot, you know, that understands the written word and knows where to get information if she's not sure. So it's something, at the root of this is something to do with a thinking woman energy, but it's connected to a heartache and loss. So this fertility, this Empress energy is there's something about a journey, moving from one place to another, leaving somewhere to go to find something better. What are the past energies? Okay, so in the past, partnership and alliance and financial constraints. So in the past energies leading on to this current situation is working in partnership, be a close relationship, working in partnership. You know, you supporting somebody, you know, lifting somebody up, and perhaps they lift you up at times. So it's a mutual relationship, partnerships and alliances. Excuse me. But within this, there has been some financial constraints, a sense of lack, you know, not having quite enough within this partnership. All right. What are you thinking about, Virgo? Well, prosperity begins and the sun. Fabulous. Two fabulous energies. So prosperity begins. This is very similar, you know, working with others in partnership, and getting something to grow. You know, nurturing something. It's a fertile soil, and the peach stone was set into the soil, and it's been nurtured and it's now growing, and it's abundant. It's producing these beautiful peaches. So it's a very prosperous card. So prosperity beginning, and this is what you're thinking about. And the sun, which is a very prosperous card, good prospects, joy, expansion, happiness. The sun also sheds light on situations to reveal important information. So I feel this could be very much saying that the sun is shedding light on a form of prosperity, new prosperity here. Whatever the meaning is, it's beautiful energies. But this is what's on your mind at the moment, Virgo. All right, going forward, what have we got? Beautiful. Right, going forward, Virgo, we've got the waiting game, and we've got door to personal healing and happiness. So the waiting game. So this is just got to wait a bit longer now. Just got to wait a bit longer. Something is still growing. So it's just being patient now and looking after whatever it is that's growing. But just be patient, because, you know, something is growing here. And what it's to do with is the door to personal healing and happiness. So the beautiful big gold doors are opening now, and you can see what's coming. You can see where you're going, Virgo, for some of you. All right. So where you are is okay, but there's something far better waiting for you here. And it's the door to your personal healing and happiness. You've just got to wait a little bit longer. Be patient. It's coming, Virgo. So what would your guides like to say to you? Well, Virgo, we have the throat chakra, which is communication, and we have the woman holding a heart. There's somebody that's offering love here. Got this beautiful big red heart, and she's coming forward offering love, offering her heart, and she's going to communicate that. And that's going to be communicated. Or it is being communicated to you. Somebody with a big heart, lots to offer here, lots of love to offer. And that's going to be, or is being communicated to you, Virgo. Okay, just going to get two final messages for you, Virgo. Could we have two final messages, please, for Virgo? Two final messages, please, for Virgo. Alright Virgo, so finally we have crossing bridges. So it's time for healing, connecting, mending and releasing. And faraway places, get ready for new horizons. Alright, so crossing bridges. So this is moving from one position or environment or place or energy, just moving across to the other side now. So it's moving on. But it's a time for healing, connecting, mending and releasing. You know, crossing bridges. Beautiful. Shining your light, deciding on which way you're going to go here. And also it's about deciding what to leave behind now, what no longer is relevant for you, and going in searching of your new environment, your next adventure, because we've got faraway places here, so get ready for new horizons. So yes, this is very much about expansion, moving on, exploration, you know, in whatever area that's meaningful for you. But new horizons, you know, expansion. And that's what you're crossing the bridge going over towards. Now this reading won't be for everybody, Virgo, but it certainly will be for somebody or for a few of you. And it's the energy of this reading that's important. Your situations are going to be different. All of them are going to be different. But it's the energy here that's coming through for you. So I hope, you know, it's had meaning for you, Virgo. And it's offered you some clarification on your situation. But good luck going forward. And until next time, bye-bye for now.